Evening all. I'm trying not to shout too much. I've got boot camp going on downstairs and I'll go and shout at them in a bit. So I don't know if you've seen it, but Cosmopolitan at the minute, the magazine, Cosmo, whatever you want to call it, right? They're running this magazine front, and to be honest with you, I was showing this a week and a half ago, and I've tried to avoid actually airing my views, but I've taken long enough now to kind of assess the point I want to take on this. And if I'm honest with you, it's one that I'm deeply saddened by, I'm deeply upset by. So it features an American kind of plus size model, a lady called Tess Holliday. No offense against her, I'm sure she's a lovely person, right? But she's a plus size model. Now, Cosmo, for many years, were criticized heavily for promoting eating disorders. Now, whether you want to be like morbidly obese or whether you want to be anorexic, when they were getting massively criticized for having anorexics on the front of their magazines because it promoted body dysmorphia, and when they were being criticized for having people with eating disorders or size 0 models, okay, there was a big uproar around the world. And now we're supposed to celebrate because they've put a plus size model on the front cover. I'm sorry, but like, they're one and the same thing, whether you're anorexic or whether you're morbidly obese. Ultimately, you have the same issue going on, and that is simply an unhealthy relationship with food. There's nothing else to it. Your health is at question. The reason why we have BMI charts is in order to keep us healthy, in order to keep us right, okay? And the lady in question has now, she's given an interview to This Morning saying how her health is none of anybody else's business and how mental health trumps physical health any day. Which on one side, I completely agree with, and I fully celebrate the fact that she is that comfortable in her own skin, and you know, kudos to her, fair play to the lady. However, on the other hand, I gotta disagree, right? Mental health is massive, and you guys who watch my videos, you know how I feel about mental health. It's a very strong chapter, but if you've got no physical health, you can't have any mental health, right? You can't, it's an impossibility. So yeah, to say it's annoyed me, I managed to bite my tongue because like it's only early in the evening, it's 7:30, right? It's before Watershed. Kids might be watching, but I find this cover so wrong. I don't see why we need to celebrate on either side. I don't see why for years we needed to celebrate size 0 models in the same way as I don't feel why now we need to celebrate plus size people who are just confident enough in their own skin. Okay, I don't get either side of the argument. I don't think I ever will. I don't see why we can't just celebrate actually being healthy. Surely that's a 10 times better thing to promote than people who keep themselves through sick skinny by smoking 40, 60, 80 cigarettes a day, through taking drugs, through whatever, or people who are putting themselves through potential coronary disorders, through potential type 2 diabetes, through countless health issues by being overweight. Haley, good evening, it's been a while. And I think it's something that massively needs to be addressed in society, people. It really does. We need to stop celebrating on either side and just say, like, great, be happy in your skin, that's great. But where she's coming out now and saying that her magazine shoot has got nothing to do with anybody else and it's about celebration of who she is, well, I'm going to guarantee that when it was 5-10 years ago and we had anorexic people on the front of the magazines, they were saying the same thing. When there was a kickoff saying that they shouldn't be there, I'm going to guarantee that they were sitting there saying the same thing, saying that, well, like, I'm celebrating who I am and it doesn't matter who I am. Well, no, it doesn't. Like, that's fine. But somebody like Cosmo, who has got a responsibility to actually set a standard, who's got people's views and people's opinions and can very easily mould through editorial and through magazine articles and whatnot how people can feel, if we're now going to promote morbid obesity, then there's something seriously wrong going on. As I say, it's been a very hard one for me to discuss this one. It's one that came to my attention a while ago, week and a half ago, as I said at the start of the video, and I've had to sit and kind of bide my time and let my emotions sizzle out a little bit first before shooting this video, because at the same time as I wanted to disrupt people, I didn't want to upset anyone. and it's probably one that will upset people, but these are, it's like celebration of health problems. Exactly right. These are tough things to sit and discuss, as I appreciate it's very much polarising myself, but ultimately, you know, I'm in the same way that with Next Level, we don't promote ideal body shapes, we promote health, right? And on either ends of the spectrum, it's not health. Health's got to come first. If you're not looking after that, you can't have a fitness, right? You can't. I don't care what people say, and you cannot. When this Tess Holiday, I'm just ranting now, when she eventually, and chances are she will, I hope she doesn't, but chances are she will get some form of a disease as a result of how she is, then it's no longer, her mental strength is not going to be good enough, because, you know, she's now in a raw place. She's then feeling crap, she's feeling ill. The mental strength that she says she's currently got, she's not going to have. So, folks, I've ran it for long enough now. If you're just tuning in, I see Wayne is. Oi, Captain. Zoom back to the start of the video. Let me know what you think. It's a bit controversial tonight, but I've managed to not swear. Folks, I'm going to go see what's going on downstairs. Carla's teaching. I shall bid you adieu. Ciao, adios.